So if you think my voice sounds a bit weird, it's because I'm actually sick and dying of both coronavirus and tonsillitis at the same time, and it's my birthday. Not a good day for me. So either way, just ignore that and enjoy the video.
Hey, who turned out the lights?
So there's a science fiction show out there. It's kind of small, you might have heard of it. It's called Doctor Who. Well, I'm a big fan. Huge even, and I thought to get the ball rolling on this channel, I'd do some mini analysis and essays, just while I figure things out. I won't be looking at full episodes, at least not for the time being, but I'll be looking at select scenes from certain episodes, certain moments that I believe have moulded and defined the show to this day, be it episodes from 5, 10 or even 15 years ago. These are the scenes that defined Who. I thought we'd start off nice and simple. An iconic episode from an iconic Doctor featuring an iconic villain. Season 1 episode 5 brought back the infamous Dalek adversary, and my god did they do them justice. This remains, to me at least, the best Dalek story ever made. But as I said before, we're not looking at the episode as a whole, just a single scene. So what better scene than when the Doctor and the Dalek are first reintroduced? The scene that kickstarted themes and moulded the relationship that the Doctor and the Daleks have that has continued to this very day. Mild spoilers for the scene in question, obviously, so without further ado, let's get on with it.
I've come to help. I'm the Doctor.
The Doctor starts off doing what he would usually do, offering help to a creature in need. He doesn't know that it's a Dalek yet, and seeing this warm side of the Doctor really helps with the sudden character change he performs later on in this scene. The kindness quickly ends the moment the Dalek utters his name. The fear in the Doctor's face as he recognises the creature before him is just magnificent.
Impossible.
Honestly, props to Christopher Eccleston for this performance. He has me completely sold from beginning to end. The lights come on to reveal the creature, a mutant in a metal suit of armour, and my god, the design is beautiful. A Dalek directly from the most brutal conflict in history looks appropriately battered and desolate, even if the Dalekanium is near indestructible. Anyway, as the camera pans out, we see the Doctor, our heroes, face down many villains and obstacles and threats with a laugh and a cheeky smile, actively begging to be let out of this room. The Dalek terrifies him so much that he can't handle it. He needs to be let out. Again, this shows the ferocity of the Daleks without it being set free. The Dalek tries to shoot the Doctor but isn't able to. We see the Doctor smile and laugh, almost manically. His next words are said with an unnerving sense of joy as he parades around the Dalek, laughing at it and insulting it.
Fantastic! Oh, fantastic! Powerless! Look at you.
He even gets up close to the Dalek, causing it to get frightened and move back in fear. I love how quickly and easily the tables have turned and how the Doctor is now being motivated by rage-fueled confidence. Brilliant. The Doctor stares the Dalek in the eye, rarely breaking contact, as if challenging a mad dog. The Doctor questions the Dalek's purpose, and when it responds with orders, the Doctor fobs it off and joyfully tells it that its race is dead. No more orders, and that he's the one who killed them all.
I demand orders! They're never gonna come! Your race is dead! You all burn, all of you. 10 million ships on fire. The entire Dalek race wiped out in 1 second. You lie! I watched it happen. I made it happen!
He says it with such a sense of glee that it's almost psychotic. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying the Doctor is in the wrong. The Daleks are brutal killer space Nazis, so I would never defend them. But it's quite interesting to see how quickly the Doctor puts aside his usual charming nature to become a vessel of hatred. It's important to note that almost every word said up until this point has some level of rage or hatred to it. I say this is important because in the midst of his verbal attack on the Dalek, the Doctor forgets that he had to wipe out his own people to kill the Daleks. At this point he steps away from the Dalek. He is no longer challenging it. He laments about the Time War and his people as a soft yet melancholy score plays over top. It truly is touching. And what's more so is that the Doctor and the Dalek seem to share a moment of understanding. The Dalek even asking,
"And what of the Time Lords?"
in what sounds, to me at least, like sorrow and regret. The Daleks have changed, at least in this moment, and they both bond over the loss of their people. This moment is unfortunately cut short when the Dalek insinuates that he and the Doctor are alike, which to be honest, they kind of are. The Dalek reasons that the only reason why the Doctor survived was due to his cowardice, and the same could be said with the Dalek begging for help via distress signal. Now that's not really that cowardly, but to a Dalek asking for any sort of help is the worst kind of cowardice you could portray. But anyway, the Doctor flies into a fit of rage when compared to a Dalek, proclaiming they are not the same, they will never be the same. However, the Doctor then attempts to kill the Dalek in cold blood, a very Dalek thing to do. He relishes in the Dalek's pained screams, even ignoring its pleas for help. The Doctor just stands there, enjoying the suffering of the Dalek. Again, I don't fault the Doctor here, but it's a very interesting change-up, seeing as usually he hates resorting to murder due to his time in the Time War.
I'll do it!
Then prove yourself, Doctor. What are you, coward or killer?
Coward. Any day.
I never would. Have you got that? I never would.
It's just a brilliant way of showing the new viewers the vile and twisted history between the two, while also revealing a new layer of the Doctor. Fucking magnificent. I know I said I'm just doing this one scene, but I feel like it'd be a disservice and I would be cheating you guys if I didn't talk about this.
Kill yourself.
The Daleks must survive!
The Daleks have failed! Why don't you finish the job and make the Daleks extinct? Rid the universe of your filth! Why don't you just die?
You would make a good Dalek.
This
Rose, get out of the way now!
No, because I won't let you do this. Couldn't kill Van Staten, it couldn't kill me, it's changing. What about you, Doctor? What the hell are you changing into?
and this.
Victory would have been a good Dalek.
I am not a good Dalek. You are a good Dalek.
The first two are from this same episode. We see how the Doctor slowly becomes more and more Dalek. He becomes the thing he hates. It's quite saddening, and only due to Rose, who by the way is only good in this one season and is insufferable in every other season by the 5th anniversary special, that he drops his weapon and lets the Dalek rest in peace. The final clip is from Season 8, Episode 2, Into the Dalek, which came out in 2014. You see, this is the reason why I started this series off with this one scene. 9 years later, we still have the same underlying themes present in vastly different stories. The Doctor's hatred for the Daleks makes him so similar to them that, when a Dalek looks into his mind to try and be good, all he can see is the hate for the Daleks.
See your hatred of the Daleks, and it is good.
This good Dalek, his name is Lucy by the way, and I love him dearly, even tries to kill Capaldi in a later episode for being so Dalek-like. It's just fascinating how this moment both literally and figuratively defined almost a decade of Who and changed the relationship between the Daleks and the Doctor forever. Hey guys, I'd just like to thank you so much for watching, and bonus points if you made it all the way to the end. I'd just like to say a huge thanks to Delwood M. He's been such a great help to me, as well as inspiring me to make videos again. He'll be linked down below, so please check him out. He's got some great videos out there that are leagues better than mine, but if you do, for some reason, want to see more of me, then I suggest following me on Twitter. I'm way more active on there. Okay, I might be slightly addicted, and I occasionally post some good stuff. That's also linked below. But once again, a huge thanks to you for watching, and if you like this, then subscribe, please, maybe. It's free. Well, even if you don't, I still appreciate you watching. Cheers for watching and have a nice day.